Boy, do I have a doozy for you today, ladies and gentlemen. But before we get into this, make sure you pull up to shopstevieknight.com. Anytime you see me rocking some drip that you rocking with, pull up over there, browse through the inventory, find something you like, click it, and at the checkout option, type in promo code do work, get you an additional 20% off. So let's get into it. I'm just gonna play this video, man. The video speaks for itself. All right, check it out.
Why you shouldn't tell men that you're transgender? Straight men. It's because they will judge you beforehand and probably not go on the date with you. Some people might argue that they're not worth your time if they don't want to date you if you're trans, but no, because you might literally miss out on the love of your life and the love of their life because they might have the preconceived notion of what trans is in their head. Man in a wig, they're going to be called gay, they're going to be shunned from society, from their family, whatever. But that might not be the case if you get to go on the date with them first, wow them, and actually show them who you are as a human being first, rather than sexuality, sexualness, whatever the fuck. Like, you just want to be seen first. Actually have the opportunity to, because you deserve to, because you're a woman. Gay men don't find women attractive, so I just don't get it.
Ooh. Yeah. It's delusion. It's delusion. Nothing more than delusion. Because anything outside of delusion is just doesn't make any sense. It literally doesn't make any sense. I think I'm safe saying that I can speak for 100% of heterosexual men out here that what this individual is talking about is a crock of bullshit. It's bullshit. It's either delusion or ignorance or naivete, just being a commonsensical person, or maybe you just don't know what heterosexual means, or maybe you just changed the definition of what heterosexual means to make you feel better about your situation because you want to be taken seriously as a female so much that you've moved the meter of what heterosexual means to accommodate your feelings. But I'm sorry to tell you, sweetheart, that's not what heterosexual is. And I feel confident in speaking for 100% of heterosexual men out here when I say get the fuck out of here with that take, because you are putting that man's life in jeopardy by doing what you're doing, and you're putting your life in jeopardy by doing what you're doing. But I wouldn't even take it there, man. I wouldn't even take it there. Just based on some of the things that this individual spoke in that short video. Men maybe have a different idea of what trans is. No, they do not. The only thing men know and the only thing men are focused on is that they want to be 1,000% sure that your ass is XX and not XY. That's what trans is. It ain't got shit to do with a woman in a wig, woman in face, none of that. They just want to make sure that your ass ain't got the same shit that they got. The same DNA, the same testosterone, the same urges, the same thoughts, the same experience. Bro, just thinking about that shit is disgusting. Well, depending upon when you started your transition, the fact that you may have had a goddamn hard on before, the fact that you may have ejaculated before, but they want what they want so bad that they don't give a fuck about how the heterosexual man's gonna feel. Right, and then it's so far gone that they can demonize a man for having his preferences, bro. Or demonize the man for walking the biological destiny that was set forth for him in the first place, and not allow your trans ass to get in the way to create an obstacle by lying to the motherfucker, making him think that you are a woman when you're not. What else did they say? They said you could possibly miss out on the love of your life if I tell you that I'm trans. Nah, because a heterosexual man's love of his life could never be a trans motherfucker, bro. You gotta get that shit through your head. We don't operate that way. I don't give a damn how the fuck you made me feel. We don't give a fuck how the fuck you made us feel, how feminine you are, how well you may pass as a woman, how good your massage is, how good your head is, how good the booty hole was. Just as proud of knowing that they're a woman. We don't give about none of that. The moment we find out that your ass is XY, you're ineligible to be the love of our life. Matter of fact, you're eligible to getting your ass whooped now. You're eligible to goddamn getting choked out now. That's why I said you putting my life in danger too, because now I can go to goddamn prison for manslaughter. You know what I'm saying? For a crime of passion. Come to find out that you made me a whole man. Right? That's the heterosexual man's world. Right? That's a heterosexual man's world. You need to get that shit through your head, because the more you play this fucking cat and mouse game, the more opportunities that you are putting your life in danger. Right? You're not looking for a heterosexual man. You're not. You're looking for this other shit, these other sexualities y'all got made up in 2024, right? I even entertain this whole concept of a sexuality spectrum. Like, I give y'all that, bro. I give y'all that. And when I say I speak for 100% of heterosexual men, like, I speak, let me digress. On this heterosexual spectrum, I'm talking about homosexuality and heterosexuality. I ain't talking about all this other pansexual, transsexual, boat sexual, cat sexual shit. I ain't talking about that. I'm talking about homosexual, heterosexual, right? 10 being heterosexual, 0 being homosexual, bro. When I say I'm speaking for a heterosexual man, I'm speaking for the 10 out of 10. The 10 out of 10 feel the way that I'm talking. And these are the motherfuckers that it seems like your ass is going at, right? The heterosexual straight men. No, you don't want them. You don't want them, right? You want the 6.7s maybe, or the 7.2s, you know what I'm saying? Like you could look like a girl, but they okay with you being born a man and shit. That's not heterosexual. That's not straight. That's something different, right? So keep your energy for them. You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, regardless of what their sexuality is or where they are on the spectrum of sexuality, you need to be 100% upfront and honest of who you are and what you're coming as. You're only thinking about yourself. Only thinking about your self-interest. You're not thinking about anybody else. That's selfish as fuck. Especially when it comes to a heterosexual man. And I know y'all motherfuckers is. You may not be particularly, but I know y'all motherfuckers is out here reeling motherfuckers in, not telling them shit, having them have sex with you, spend money on you, showing you off, caking you, showing you to your homeboys, showing you to the friends and shit, not telling them nothing, and then come to find out that you was born a whole man, bro. What? What? You know what I'm talking about? It should be against the law. It should be against the law, bro. It's no that logic that the logic that this fool just used is no different than, like, you know, a married woman with kids out here broadcasting herself as a single person, right? You know what I'm saying? And then, you know, now she interacted with old boy, with whatever dude she talking to. He hooked now because she put it on him. You know what I'm saying? She did something, and now she got him. Now she dropping him. Now, you know, I'm married with kids. It's no different than that. Because you're being dishonest. You only think about yourself. Only think about yourself. You want to be looked at as a human being, will be looked at as a human being. Come with your human being shit from jump, right? I am a transgender woman. Take me or leave me. And in this 2024, man, play the odds, bro. Like, you probably gonna get what you want anyway, because most motherfuckers is pussy nowadays any goddamn way, right? You do yourself a fucking favor. You don't play with your goddamn life. Play with his life too. You know what I'm saying? I got so fucking long-winded already, man. The only reason why I brought this video up, man, and shout out to Sarah Garvey, that's the homie. I actually saw this video on his IG.
Why you shouldn't tell men that you're transgender?
What?
It's because they will judge you beforehand and probably not go on the date with you.
Yeah, no shit, Sherlock.
No, because you might literally miss out on the love of your life and the love of their life, because they might have the preconceived notion of what trans is in their head.
Mad bumbleclad gal. You need psychiatric evaluation.
Right, when I pulled it up and found a source, come to find out that this particular individual made a video about me.
If you had the surgery and shit, you know what I'm saying? I mean, cool that you letting them know before they slide the tip in, whatever you got down there. But fuck that. Fuck that. That should be against the law, bro. That's no different than allowing someone to smash when you got like an STD or something. You lying to them.
This is the other thing that annoys me, is that when people are comparing someone's trans status as like a sexually transmitted disease or whatever, something bad.
And I had planned to include that video on this one, but I'll do that next time. This video's already gotten long enough, man. But tell me I'm lying, dog. For the heterosexual men, for the 10 out of 10 heterosexual men, am I lying? We all think the same way. 100% of them. Don't lie. Do not lie. Do not lie.